From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Herbert from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Our side.
No running. Here's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down and goal to
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. 9 yards on the ground there, and it's 3rd and goal.
It's maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Pistol now for Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 6 yards.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Buying some time right. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get running.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first is Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On 3rd down, Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
That's
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's another Chargers.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We give inside to Akers. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, Kaplan. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Herbert back to throw. Throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Kaplan.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. Hampton. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They snap it to Herbert. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak. A turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
At the 30-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Escapes the defender. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Herbert now. Short pass brought in. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, give to Hampton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Herbert from the gun. That throw finds Johnston. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Herbert throwing again. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Herbert to throw once more. Throw left side, complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Set.
Air it out on third. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. He pushes enough across the 30 before going out.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Pass play on 3rd and inches. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Giving out a Gray. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and that's a great field position.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to number 15, Lad McConkey. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds Johnston. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
Complete to number 9, Trey Harris. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Running it with Hampton. So he puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got 4th down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Dicker connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he cuts it back right. He has room past the 25. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Mahomes now. Finds him over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, his big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Ball is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now lead by 10. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Line. Ready.
Hampton gets the handoff. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. Herbert now off the play fake. Gets this one against him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Going right this time with Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Herbert from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow. On the line, right.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Right.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
I don't need to.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete here to Hinton. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Getson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Home to try. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they're going to give away a couple here on this first down play. The defender there to send him out for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
To throw, Herbert. Middle of the field taken in by McConkey. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Kaplan. Ready.
Now Herbert to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Makes him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Herbert to throw once more. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. Len McConkey with a touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 13.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Eye on these two. Eye on these two. There's a lot, right?
Mahomes. Looking over the middle. There's Kelsey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
A first down carry for Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nickel look by the Chargers here. 3rd down.
Yellow, yellow.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Pistol now for Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. That'll be the first and more. Keeps it moving. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs come up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. And the inside give to Hampton. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers 1st down.
Play action now for Herbert. Brought in by Ganson. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, here's Herbert. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Chargers will line
now
up
Herbert
for a
again.
two-point conversion.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
19.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs leading by 8. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. So first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
A gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Second down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. On to punt on 4th down. It's Bradley Pinion. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Brings it in at the 12. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
It's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.